16th century Venice is, in a way, the New York of Europe at that time. It was the second biggest city in Italy, certainly the richest city in Italy. It was filled with foreigners. It was a centre full of diplomats as well. It was kind of European crossroads, and very, very rich, and by the standards of most cities, very, very safe.
Contemporary noblemen decried the amount of sodomy going on in Venice. It was seen as rather a louche place. There are numerous prostitutes. It was a port. There are huge amounts of foreign visitors. There was a great spice trade, great pigment trade. So Titian would have been certainly influenced by a great influx of ideas.
Titian wasn't a Venetian by birth. He came from Cadore, which is an area in the Dolomites quite near Cortina d'Ampezzo. It was a kind of middle-class place in certain respects, where the people had a strong feeling for independence and self-worth, I think. He obviously must have shown some kind of talent at an early age, because nobody else in the family had ever been a painter before him, and as far as I know, nobody else from Cadore had ever been a painter before. And those who became painters became, or could become, extremely famous, as in fact happened to Titian, who became one of the most famous people in Europe by the time that he died. He created a whole new way of looking at the world, of looking at society, and putting it in visual terms. Nobody had done it before. And his paintings are of a quite spectacular beauty as well.
He revelled in the female figure. He paid great attention to sensuousness and sensuality, hair on skin, and in such a way that had never really been exploited to the full before.
It might look old hat kind of now. At that time when he did it, I mean, it must have been just amazing. You started getting paintings about mythologies that were kind of, all these kind of old stories getting kind of brought to life. And I just think that he was better than anybody else at doing that. I think people